Something came out of the ANC's briefing today about the deliberations of the National Working Committee that I must admit, let me just describe it for you, and then I'll tell you what conclusions I'm drawing from it. You would have heard Gladys Motele earlier delivering this in the news. The ANC says it is formulating disciplinary charges against its members who have been identified as instigators or participants in last month's deadly violence and looting in the country. Really? How can this be a matter of the internal disciplinary processes of a political party? If they believe that these people have been identified as instigators or participants, surely there is only one possible route on this, and that those names and whatever evidence you have is given to the police. Now, the party's Deputy Secretary General Jesse Duarte says they cannot divulge the names or any further details. And I heard her say, we can't name these people because they have rights. Well, they have the right to a fair trial. In a court of law, I would have thought they have a right to bail should they be arrested and should they so choose to apply. But what other rights do they have that allows this to be dealt with as an in-house matter when, as far as I can see, the only possible way in which it could be dealt with is through the criminal justice system? So what I would say, and if I've misunderstood what they're saying, well, okay, then I've misunderstood and I'm happy to be corrected. But surely the only course of action is that this goes to the police look at it, and they take it from there. This idea that you settle matters where the law has been broken by turning it into internal disciplinary matters is a habit that I think the governing party ought to get out of, and get out of very quickly. And one of the most strange examples of it has been with former President Jacob Zuma, who has said on a number of occasions he will one day reveal to the nation the names of all sorts of people who were thieving and stealing in the past. Well, I would have thought his job when he was president was not to keep the names in a small book for future use in political squabbles, but to go to the cops with it. I'm probably stating the obvious. What are your thoughts on this? I thought that statement out of the NWC was peculiar, to put it mildly, and troubling in the extreme. What are your thoughts?
News.
Experts.
Analysis.
Where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.